Y'all straight up like this. I just got that text that the link is definitely cut the fuck off for November. Y'all better stay the fuck my way in these stores. I'm walking out with carts and I'm not paying for.
So I know everybody has heard about the government shutdown, and I know a lot of people have heard that they are saying if the government doesn't open back up by November 1st, a lot of people that are getting benefits, definitely like the SNAP benefits, will not be receiving any SNAP benefits on November 1st. And baby, over on TikTok, they are going on one. They are saying if they do not get their food stamps on November 1st, that a lot of them are going into stores. They are taking what they need, and if anybody try to stop them, they're going to put hands on them. They are going out the door because they need to get this food to put on the table for them and their children, especially for Thanksgiving. They like, we're not going to have nothing for Thanksgiving, but if it was me, I would be worried about every day, not just one day, to be honest about it. So if you need to go get groceries and you don't want to be involved in it, if it is true, I would advise you to go get your groceries before November 1st, because they are even saying that people are saying they are going to try to rob people coming out of the store with their groceries. So I pray that everything's get put back on track. I'm definitely praying for the people who cannot afford to work, that are disabled, that can't stand long, things like that. I'm praying for these babies, that they get food put back on the table for them, because people are telling people to stop being lazy, go get a job, this, that, and the third. A lot of these people are working 40 hours, but they still do not make enough money to get food, to put food on the table for them and their children. So I pray everything get back on track for them and the government open back up. This video is allegedly and for entertainment purposes only.
Trump, if you won't must start looting, it's gonna happen. Before my kids go broke in this like Jock, I'm gonna be stealing like it ain't no tomorrow. I am going to go in that store, get everything I get regularly. I'm going to bag my shit up, swipe my link card, as soon as that bitch say ain't no pending balance on there, I'm going to walk the fuck out. And I'm gonna have one of my cousins with me that'll punch your so hard you gonna think a Jet 2 holiday hit your.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart, throw this shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that movie, get the fuck away. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some bullshit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in there masked up, you hear me? Masked up, racking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing that shit in the basket, walking clean about there. Well, I got me for boy, about to be Thanksgiving, you heard me? And Christmas coming up, and y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh nah, y'all got the game really fuck. Y'all got the game all the way up, son. Believe it. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you heard me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm gonna rack all kind of shit. I'm gonna throw this shit on the basket. I'm gonna walk right about that bitch.
So on November 1st, people are going to be robbing people walking out of the grocery store. Because, food stamps, EBT is going to be shutting down within like the next couple of weeks. See, I find this funny because unfortunately I live in a state where you'll probably see a lot of this shit happening because I live in California. But ain't no way this shit's happening in like Texas or Florida. You know that one Squidward meme of him towing a blicky? You're going to be seeing a lot of that over there.
So now y'all talking about y'all about to go through self-checkout and steal all your food. Well, let me tell you how Walmart and all other grocery stores been prepared for this. They started that Star program or whatever it's supposed to be where you got to pay for a subscription, and that's the only way you could get a cashier. I know y'all probably ain't noticed that, but that's the way it been going. 2, they got police departments stationed in Walmart. Yeah, so real officers are sitting in them control and surveillance rooms, watching everything y'all do, watching the car you pull up in, running your license plate number.
And I know some of you are wondering why they're all focused on Walmart, because we all know 9 times out of 10 there's a Walmart everywhere. Everywhere you go, small towns, big towns, suburbs, wherever, you're going to see a Walmart more than anything. So Walmarts are closer to a lot of people for grocery shopping versus a lot of other stores. So that's why they are talking about they're going to Walmart specifically. I seen where someone said in certain Walmart, like in Walmarts, they have stuff caged up. Now in my area where I have the neighborhood market Walmarts and Walmart, Walmarts. That is not true here. Now I don't know about anywhere else, but here nothing is caged up. I just went to like Walmart 2 days ago and everything was normal. You walk in there, get your groceries, get what you need, and you're back out of the store. Like, I don't know, maybe if it get closer to November the 1st that they are going to have police maybe around or something like that. And then like the guy said in the last video about out here in Texas, he's not lying, because if I'm not mistaken, out here you do not have to be licensed to carry, and they are, you know, pow happy out here, trust and believe me. So they're probably pretty much prepared out here. Like if anybody try to run up on them while they're getting their groceries, going to their car, they're going to probably pretty much pow them. And I hate it, it's getting to this point. That's why I said I pray that everything gets fixed before November the 1st.
They doing all this before they confront you for stealing. Please keep in mind, this is 2025. You will not be able to get away with crime so easily or at all. Really, crime is becoming extinct. There's no way for you to do anything without really getting caught these days. For all the people that plan on, let's unite together and we all gonna walk in Walmart, Kroger's, Target. We're gonna walk in all these grocery stores on one day and we're just gonna steal everything. What? Y'all ain't been seeing the way they've been expanding these prisons? They've been making room. Y'all talking about having a national theft day. Y'all gonna leave them babies out your parentless, and they gonna be wards of the state who end up convicted criminals just like their parents. So come on, man. Let's not turn into hardened criminals overnight behind inflation and food costs.
People across America are now threatening to go steal from grocery stores if they do not get their EBT starting in November. People like this gentleman here said, I refuse to work for anybody. The US taxpayers work for me. They need to help me feed my kids, and he needs his EBT. This man also said to watch out if you go to any of the Walmarts near him, because he will be going into there very mad and taking everything he can. And this woman here even warns everybody to start locking your car doors. If you end up leaving your house unlocked at night or your car's unlocked at night, she said people that do not get EBT will be stealing cars.
I'm just going to be real with y'all. That has been going on where they telling people to lock their car doors and house doors, because that's been going on forever, where people been getting inside of your people's cars, stealing stuff, stealing their cars. That does not have nothing to do with EBT. I know she's saying that they're going to start doing it because they're not getting EBT. But honey, before this government shutdown, they have been doing that from day one, getting inside of people's cars. And like the last video with the gentleman said, you know, about crime is almost becoming extinct, because that is true. Cameras are everywhere now. Like, I really hope that people that's trying to go do this doesn't think that there's not cameras everywhere. Like, they can zoom in on you, they can scan, they got cameras, can scan your face and pull up your information like it's nothing. So I just hope that you guys don't go out here doing crazy things. Like he said, leaving your children behind. You have to think about your kids as well. I understand you're trying to do what you got to do to feed your babies, and sometimes you got to do things that you normally wouldn't do when it comes to your kids and you and your kids surviving. But you got to think about your babies as well, because like he said, if you go to jail, and who's going to watch your children? Of course, you know, if you got a 2-parent household, but what if you and the man or the woman are out with each other stealing? Who's going to get your kids? You know, then they're going to have to call your parents or your family members to get your children. And I know it's hard, it's easier said than done, but trust me, I have been on the struggle side myself. Growing up as a kid, my mom had to do what she had to do to take care of us. Me being an adult, I had to do what I got to do to take care of, you know, me and my household. But you still just got to be think what if I do this and go to jail behind this for, you know, the food, and my children are back here with no parent? Like, we got to be mindful of that as well.
I just seen a lady on my For You page saying that if Trump cuts off their food stamps, they're going in the store and they taking everything. Lady, America has y'all in Hunger Games on purpose. Once you take everything out the stores, they're not going to refill them shelves. So when they don't refill them shelves, then it's going to be the people against the people. So I guess you're going to start running up in folks' houses and getting shot the down. Because that's exactly what's going to happen next. So y'all might want to rethink this shit out and come up with a better plan. As a matter of fact, if you were smart, you'll go find you some damn seeds and start you a garden of some sort. Even if it ain't nothing but house plants, sis. Okay?
If they cut your food stamps off, you go in the store and steal, and then you get arrested, and now your kids ain't got no food or no parent. How does that solve the problem exactly? Not to mention that now it's going to be on your record for shoplifting and stealing. And more than likely, if you were on food stamps, you probably not making a lot of money to begin with if you working at all. And the jobs that you work are entry-level jobs that would be concerned about somebody having stealing and shoplifting on a record. So again, you telling us what you're going to do, why would we care? That's not going to affect us. That's going to affect you. You think these stores really care that you stealing the stuff? Not really. They got insurance for that. But you will be the one to deal with the consequences that come with stealing the stuff. Y'all wanting us to feel bad for a lot of y'all. We don't, because we out here having to buy food every day with our own money that we work for. So why are you any different than us? Why is it that we have to buy food but you don't? You want us to feel bad for something that we have to do too. A lot of the main ones who doing all this complaining, you be selling them food stamps. You probably don't even be using most of them. And when you do, you go to the store and buy a bunch of junk food and stuff that your kids probably shouldn't be eating in the first place. Having seafood boils every other day, eating real good off the government. That same government that y'all hate so much. All right, that same one that y'all hate so much until it come down to you getting free benefits from them.
Now, with this right here, she's not lying about people getting those food stamps and selling them. I know a person personally that gets about 1,800 in food stamps, and she sells like 800 of them to get cash. I'm not saying no names. I'm not trying to snitch on nobody, that's why I'm not saying no names. And I can see if selling them to pay a bill or something like that, or, hospital bill, emergency stash, cash, stash the cash for emergency. But she actually gets that money to go get her hair done, to buy her clothes, outfits, nothing for her children, but to buy her shoes and clothes and go get her hair done and things like that. So when it comes to doing stuff like that, I do have to look at you sideways when you're using the money for that instead of using that money to buy the food that you need for your household. Or if you are going to do that, you're using that money for something that's very important. So yeah, I have to agree with her on that part.
Right now, y'all talking about taking y'all asses in these folks' establishments, stealing groceries because of the food stamps are being cut off for next month or whatever, and the government being shut down. But I'm gonna tell you what's not being shut down. It's that jailhouse. I'm not going to jail for nobody. No, I don't get food stamps. Yes, I used to get food stamps. My kid is grown. I don't qualify, and it's all good. But one thing about me, I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make some money. I am a dasher. I haven't dashed in about a year, but best believe, if I got to cut that dash back on to go and make me some money, that's just what I'm going to do. And y'all know I'm not the dasher that steals food. I don't play like that because I don't want nobody to take my shit. And I had that happen to me before. But all I'm going to say, they got Uber Eats. They got DoorDash, they got Lyft, they got Uber, they got all these different ways to where you can make some money. Don't go out there going to jail, because if you in jail, you definitely can't feed those kids. Come on now. Let's be smart.
I honestly don't know how real this is, because a lot of people like to make rage bait content or content just to go viral, but it kind of fits. So this guy works at Walmart. I have the video. I'll play it at the end. This guy is working at Walmart, and he said a bunch of people bum rushed Walmart and was stealing everything, and they had to close down Walmart, and he was sent home for his safety. And just a bunch of people were filling up carts and just taking whatever they could, because they're not going to get their food stamp benefits for the month of November. I can see this happening. I truly can. Maybe not right now, but I think maybe in November, December, if the government shutdown is going to continue, I feel like people are going to get desperate and they're going to do what they need to do. And also the other part of it is get up and work. Go work. There's single moms and dads out there working 1-2 jobs just to provide for their family. The basic necessities, like a roof over their head, clothes, food, things like that. and they figure it out. So if you're solely just relying on the government, you need to have a plan B, because this government shutdown is gonna affect a lot of people. I think 42 million people it's gonna affect. So please have a backup plan, because I don't know with this. And go out and work, do what you need to do. This is crazy. I could see it happening.
So I'm going to go ahead and reply to this comment. So we already know that food stamps is supposed to end on November the 1st. So yes, Walmart and other stores is going to be busy with this, because these people feel like they can't feed their family. They're going to do anything they need to do in order to feed their family. Not only that, you guys, but these grocery stores and these farmers are going to take a big financial hit, you guys, once SNAP stop giving out benefits. For one, the grocery stores are going to lose a lot of revenue. Okay? SNAP EBT make up for about 70% of these grocery sales. They're going to have to start laying people off. They're going to have to start cutting hours. And small of the grocery chains, the smallest stores, may even have to shut down if this continues. It's really going to affect the farmers as well, because stores is going to be selling less. They will be not as busy. They're going to have less production of selling meats and other agriculture products from farmers. And it's not only hurting us, but it's hurting grocery stores. It's hurting farmers.
And she is right. A lot of these grocery stores are going to feel it as well, because like she said, it's a lot of people that get food stamps that go shopping into, these stores and buying food, and it helps the stores out as well. So they're going to feel the damage from this also. But for the ones that are able to work, that do work a full-time job, maybe I'm just being, giving advice, maybe finding like a second job or do like side hustles like DoorDash, Uber, things like that, to put that extra money into your pocket. I'm not telling people what to do, and I'm not trying to be funny or be rude. Maybe it's because I have a big heart. Like I said, no, I'm not talking about the ones that are actually using the government just to get the SNAP benefits just because they just want extra money in their pocket for food and can actually go buy food. I'm not talking to those. I'm talking to the people who really need the help. Like I said, the ones that are disabled, the ones that are working 40 hours a week or so, and they're not making enough to put food on the table. I'm talking to those people. Maybe, like I said, a second job or doing side hustles can help you out. I'm praying, like I said, that everything goes well, and maybe by November 1st, those people can get their SNAP benefits to be able to buy food for them and their families. What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section.